So y'all, I finally got a food processor. This is going to be a kitchen staple for me as I transition into this plant-based lifestyle. This Hamilton Beach mini food processor is 3 cups and it's able to puree, chop, and emulsify with its stainless steel blades. So let's open it. Oh, that's simple enough. Wow, 3 pieces, super simple setup. I want to go wash it and this fell out, so. Hey there, loved ones. Welcome to Fully Loving Yourself. My name is Sonia Star J. If you are new here, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel before you head out. And if you are returning, hey y'all. So for this recipe today, we're going to be doing a walnut meat recipe. So I got my sun-dried tomatoes. I got a clove of garlic. I'm going to be throwing in some basil because the walnut meat that I am making is going to be for a raw spaghetti with zucchini noodles. So then I added in my soaked walnuts. I soaked these walnuts overnight in a bowl and then I just rinsed them off and drained them and then added them to the food processor. So I'm just going to go ahead and add in that basil. And when I tell y'all that the sun-dried tomatoes really make a difference in this recipe, it makes the meat so sweet and it just adds a different level of flavor once you add it to the tomato sauce as well. I got these sun-dried tomatoes from Trader Joe's too. They're so good. You want to make sure that you scoop the sun-dried tomatoes out so that there's still oil left in the jar so that the sun-dried tomatoes don't get dried out. I then just go ahead and take some time to rinse off my mushrooms too. And to add more liquid to the mixture, I add in some coconut aminos and extra virgin olive oil. Once I added in all of those things, I went ahead and rinsed off my mushrooms. I got some organic baby Bella mushrooms from Trader Joe's. I rinsed those off and then added them to the food processor. I also added in my seasonings into the food processor as well, just so that all of the things are, all mixed in together and well seasoned, because you can eat walnut meat raw or you can eat it cooked. In the past, before getting a food processor, I was trying to make my walnut meat and other things in my blender, and it was not working so well. I had to keep trying to mix it together. So getting this food processor and how inexpensive it was to get one and how quick and easy it makes the process with cooking has been so helpful. This walnut meat turned out great. I will say that in doing this, you do need to make sure that there's enough liquid, because the second time that I tried to make this recipe with the mushrooms and walnuts together, I did have to use my fork to like get some of the bigger chunks out. I'm grateful that it worked out well for the purpose of this video this day though, because it did turn out really good, and you can see the consistency of it is like meat. And so this is how you press on it to get it to start. You just press on the top and press it down, and then it moves around. So once I cleaned out the food processor from the walnut meat, I then went ahead to start on my tomato sauce. I had some leftover grape tomatoes that I was trying to get rid of. So I put in garlic clove, some basil, some other seasonings, onion powder, parsley, and things like that. Maybe some red pepper flakes if I can remember. And then I added in my tomatoes once I washed them off. This sauce was really, really sweet. I was not expecting that. I wasn't sure if it was going to turn out good either, because typically you use, Roma tomatoes for tomato sauce, but this sauce was really sweet and really good. It had a lot of flavor. So if you have leftover grape tomatoes, you can definitely use a food processor and turn them into some tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce. It turned out really well. I added in some extra virgin olive oil just for the consistency. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be showing how I cooked and prepared these two things in this meal. If you do want to see how I cook this, I do have my zucchini recipe that I will be linking at the end of the video. Overall, this was a great purchase. I'm glad I did it. It was very inexpensive. If you're interested in purchasing it yourself, the link will be in the description box below. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me and checking this video out, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.